better wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Everybody, it's PT. Hope you guys enjoyed that little exercise I just did. Oh, it's an exercise. But, oh, I just love the way you be dancing. Sit your ass way down. That is not a dance, okay? Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm glad you guys tuned in. I hope you enjoyed the show yesterday. And my name is PT. This is called PT's Punch. I got it right here, baby. Somebody said, oh, I love the way you get a T. Ain't no damn T over here. This is called PT's Punch. And I'm going to punch it to you today. I got so much to talk about. But before I go any further, I want to welcome all my new damn subscribers, okay? All my new subscribers. I see y'all out there. I'll be going and seeing who subscribe. I see you out there, especially all my fellas out there. Hey, y'all be looking, but you don't say nothing. I'm seeing you. I'm watching you because when you subscribe, I can see. Don't have me call you out. Listen, don't be afraid to give me a call, or you can text me. The number is 832-856-911. Again, that number is 832-856-911. Okay. Don't forget, today is Wednesday. It's the Wild Wednesday. Let's get right to it. Showbiz Top 5, number 5. I'm going to talk about Jordin Sparks. Sad news to report. Showbiz Top 5, number 4. Nipsey Hussle update. Oh, drama. Showbiz Top 5, number 3. Yes, R. Kelly. He getting this stuff together, baby. He getting it together. Showbiz Top 5, number 2. Prayers for the one and only Miss Marlo from the Housewives of Atlanta. We'll talk about that as well. Of course, Showbiz Top 5, number 1. This is a mess. RemyMa and, of course, Safaree being sued. I'll tell you why. Right after this, let's get right to it. We're almost through. We got 2 more days of this entertainment news. And I'm very appreciative that you guys follow me. You know, out of all the people on YouTube, you just decide to, choose me and listen. Sometimes I make mistakes. I say the wrong names, whatever. But that's what you're there for. So if you're paying attention and I get it wrong, you say, no, PT, that's not right. You correct me, and that's okay. Nobody's perfect. And by the way, I have celebrities over here in the other room. Y'all okay over there? All right. No, you can't come out. I'll let you know if I need you for anything. I can't afford to bring them over here. Child, it costs too damn much. But when I become famous, famous, honey, I'm going to bring them out, baby, and talk to them like it ain't nothing, honey. Have them do the shoe cam and everything. Well, they stole my top 5. Why not shoot it? Let me stop. I'm just joking. Either way, I want to talk about prayers up for Jordin Sparks. I know most of you guys know who she is. If you don't know who she is, she got to start, she really became famous when she was on American Idol. So her stepfather passed away. And he had a stroke. He's 50 years old. And they're actually going to be having his funeral right here in Texas. I believe it's going to be burying him on the 14th. And Kingwood, Texas. I think I know what it is. It's not too far from Houston. I didn't know. I had no idea she was from up this away. His wife, Jordan's mom, took to Instagram. She posted a little something. I can't say everything. She said he was a beautiful person. I had a beautiful love with him. He could take nothing for granted. He took nothing for granted, and he gave himself and gave everyone gave to every day to everyone. And he spent his life saving lives. Saving lives. So prayers out to Jordin Sparks. It's life, man. 50 years old and had a stroke and passed away. It's just, you just never know when you're gonna leave here. So let's keep her up in our prayers. Seriously, y'all. When I say let's pray for people like that, let's pray because it's hard losing a step parent. I'm not for sure if he raised her, but my stepdad is like my father. I mean, I do have a biological father, but he didn't raise me. But my stepfather raised me. He's like my real father. He is my dad, And if something happens to him, I would be devastated. But thank God he lived past 50, and he's a mess. If y'all remember some of the videos of my daddy when I went home. And as a matter of fact, when I do go back home soon, I'm gonna do a sit down and we're going to just go at it with my father. He is cuckoo crazy, all right? Let's move on. I was talking about this Nipsey Hussle drama stuff that was going on with child. Let me give you the update. I almost cussed. But here we go. Yesterday in the courtroom, when I was talking about this stuff, all this stuff was going on. And you remember the West Coast is what, 2 or 3 hours behind me. So all this stuff was going on, and I didn't get this drama and mess till later from one of my West Coast correspondents. Hey, shout out to my West Coast correspondents. All right, so here is the latest. Honey, it was a showdown in the courtroom yesterday, and they're saying that China Hustle, she's the mother of the daughter who they're, trying to get the situation cleared up with. It was a showdown in the courtroom, honey. They had to take a break, and they actually let the mother and the daughter spend some time together because she cried and she just went in because she said she hadn't seen her daughter in quite some time. Well, here we go. Now, of course, Nipsey's sister, Samantha Smith, she also appeared in the LA County courtroom Tuesday for the hearing and in the guardianship of the rapper's 10-year-old daughter. And by the way, y'all asked me yesterday, is that his daughter? Yes, that is his daughter that I posted on the thing, and this is her again as well. Now the mother, she broke down and she cried again, like I said, and they had a big breakdown, and it was just a big mess. And see, what's going to happen is, and of course, the judge has pushed this until Friday. Here's where the drama goes in, and the decision will be made Friday who gets the custody and the coins. So it's all about the custody and the coins. This is going to be interesting. I mean, who do you think is going to get the child? I said yesterday, and I'll say again, I think she should have some say in this. I think the grandmother should have some say in this, but definitely the child. Look at her; she's old enough, I think she's old enough to know who she wants to be with, But if it's true that China Hustle was, being a thorn in the father's side when he was living, she definitely don't need to be with her. I said her. Anyway, y'all, let's move on to Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 3. Let's talk about R. Kelly. Robert Kelly. Great news to report, child. Yes, honey. Here's the latest with R. Kelly. Ooh, Lord. Well, R. Kelly, as you know, is in a lot of trouble right now. And the latest with him is, he's supposedly was behind in this child support. Well, the latest, I got this from my Chicago reps. They called me and gave me this scoop yesterday that R. Kelly is paid up too much, child, for his probation, for his child support. Yes, honey. Well, his family lawyer, attorney, Lisa Demko, she appeared in court yesterday, child. Miss Thing had $41,666 in her pocket, okay? Or whatever, it could have been a check, whatever. And honey, he paid rent up for, she paid that child support rent up, honey, for 2 months. Do you hear what I'm saying? 2 months. So congratulations to R. Kelly. So now he can concentrate on doing other things like working on this horrible stuff that they got against him, He still owes $32,000 in back pay and child support allegedly, and now he can work on his 10 counts of sexual abuse and aggravated criminal abuse involving underage kids. Maybe he can work on that. I really think that R. Kelly's going to prison. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. He's just on borrowed time. Eventually, it's going to happen. Let's move on to Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 2. Now, I know you guys watch The Housewives of Atlanta, and you definitely know who Marlo is. Marlo was kicked off at one time because of allegedly, well, not allegedly, but she had said something about the F word, The F word, not F-U-C-K, but the other F word, dealing with gays. Anyway, well, horrible news to report, but, we're going to pray for her. Hopefully things work out for her. It's been reported that she, of course, I just reported yesterday, Greg said he's cancer-free. Well, now they're saying that she thinks that the doctors think that she may have cancer. And she told her fans that she did a routine breast exam 3 weeks ago and found out that she had a lump in her breast. And they're saying that the implants made it complicated because of the diagnosis. According to the American Cancer Society, X-rays through mammograms can't go through the silicone or saline in the implants enough to show the tissue. So prayers up for Marlo. Even though I talk about these celebrities, you don't like to see these people go through horrible things like this. Hopefully hopefully they get control over it to find out what it is and things work out for her, because I'm telling you, that's something. Cancer is a MF. It's something you don't want to deal with. It really, really is not good. and it's something you don't want to deal with, whether it's stomach cancer, colon cancer, or whatever. It's something you don't want to deal with. All right, we're going to move on to Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 1. And I got my, listen, I'm going to, from whatever, when I get number 1 down, I'm going to have to take my time and make sure I read it right, because I'm going to tell you it's juicy. All right, let's talk about RemyMa and, of course, Safaree. Yes, all right. Well, here's the latest with these two. Now, I want you to listen to what I'm about to say and listen to me good. I'm gonna make a long story short. Now, they're allegedly being sued for the breach of contract. Now, they were supposed to have been performing. The Circle Foundation, which mentors Chicago youth here in Chicago, is suing the rappers. They signed to perform at a fundraiser concert back in April 21st, 2018, and at the some arena there in the Chicago area, okay? But the foundation canceled, and here's why. Because the breach of contract. The contract says you cannot, in bold letters, you cannot, listen to what they said. It says that you cannot perform within 60 miles of the arena for 30 days before the event. And the reason they call it, it's called a performance exclusive or exclusivity, and most promoters use this because it keeps their event that they're going to have on high demand. And you can understand it. I've been booked before, and the bookings, if it's a real good paid booking, back in the past, well, we're going to book you here, but you can't go here. When you come here, you go here because, number one, we flew you in, we pay for everything, so you cannot go anywhere else. You got to only do this club here. And a lot of people do. They call it double dipping. And you can't double dip. If it's in the contract, then it's in the contract. But here's the latest. And then also it follows that both agreed to, and they signed the deal. They both agreed to this when they signed the deal. And was getting a $35,000 she got a $35,000 deposit, and of course Safaree got a $7,250 deposit. Now here's the problem. This is what happened. Now RemyMa, this is where the problem comes in. Supposedly she performed on April 30th at the Black Women's Expo in Chicago, and of course Safaree played at the Rocket Horse Saloon. He performed at the Rocket Horse Saloon and Grill on April the 14th in the Chicago suburb, and the foundation want their money back, and I don't blame them. Listen, when you have a contract out there with somebody, and these people, this foundation, again, is called the Circle Foundation. Don't you know they've been around the block more than once? They're not stupid, and surely RemyMa and Safaree, RemyMa knows better. Safaree, child, he'll probably do whatever, but I'm just saying, it's just common sense tells you, read the fine prints, read the fine lining. It's just like on YouTube, it tells you when you go live, there's things that you can and you cannot do. And then when you breach the contract with YouTube, they knock your ass off of there. Y'all remember that one time I got kicked off of my live for going to a club showing strippers. What a mess. All right, guys. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today, Wednesday. It's a Wild Wednesday here in PT Showbiz Top 5. Make sure whatever you do, you like, you subscribe, and you comment. And don't forget, if you live in the Ohio area, my girl Lunel, she's going to be coming to Ohio. She's going to be doing the Funny Bone. Now, you can go to heylunel.com for more information, and because I want to make sure you get the correct information, okay? But I will tell you that she is going to be in the Ohio area coming up really soon. So go ahead and get your tickets now and stop by and see her. And don't be going up there talking, Auntie Lunel, PT told me to come in and get a kiss and get a shirt. You don't get none of that. Ain't none of this. Okay, guys. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And also, again, here's my Cash App information below. And, of course, my PayPal as well. And listen, also, if you would like to call me, feel free to call me at any time, 832-856-9111. Okay, the number again is 832-856-9111. You guys take care. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. And that's just breaking news. Okay, y'all. Bye. Take care.